biome chosen to be updated at Minecon Earth 2018 was the Taiga. This is the biome I voted for, as in my current Let's Play on the Whispercraft server, many of you might already know, I play in a mega taiga biome trying to build an Ender-themed base. The content coming to Taiga are campfires, berries, and foxes. Now, I'm excited for campfires because they would look great in Endor, but as far as how they would work, things get a bit confusing. For one, if they come with a Taiga update, that may mean that it's not craftable as some have speculated. It wouldn't make much sense to include it in the Taiga update if you can craft them anywhere. I'm guessing that abandoned campfires will be found in taigas, which would be lit with flint and steel. They could require silk touch to move, as anything else could result in sticks and charcoal. Perhaps if one places a furnace above a lit campfire, that furnace will burn forever. You might think that is a little OP, but if you think about it, having a campfire underneath a furnace means you cannot have a hopper underneath, so no possibility for an auto cooker. It also goes without saying that the campfire should provide a light level no less than 15. Anything less wouldn't make much sense, and of course ice and snow close to it would melt. Another thing coming with the update are berries. Now there are many different ways they can go, but my idea is that they could generate randomly in taigas, but could also be grown by bone mealing grass in taigas. The bushes that would grow would be about 1 block, but could spawn in different size variants. Farming them could be tricky, as the idea that I have in my head involves either shearing the bush, which would separate the berries from the bush, leaving you with the berries in item form and the empty bush, which would grow them in time, or a method involving foxes, which I will get to later. As far as their uses, they would have a few. The first and obvious one would be an easy food source for early game, since the taiga doesn't have apples like other forests have. They could provide as much saturation as apples, and just like apples, they could have a golden variant. That golden variant may be eaten to provide even more saturation, or used in a brewing station to make a new potion, like perhaps a potion of insomnia. That potion would allow you to maintain your insomnia even if you sleep. This would allow you to skip the night, yet still enable you to use phantom farms. Or as a splash potion, it could give insomnia to other players or mobs, making phantoms attack them. And let's not forget that they might be very decorative as well. And last but not least, we have foxes. Now I think I have a unique and creative way to implement them. This idea might not be that popular, but I think it can be used in some interesting farms. Foxes in real life aren't that hostile to humans, but they tend to wreck things up. They get into trash, they tear things up, and they cause a hot mess. That's why I think they should be a neutral mob, to players at least. They should attack chickens and rabbits on sight though. They should also steal berries from berry bushes, which is where the farms I was talking about earlier come to play. The player would trap the foxes in the berry farm, and they would automatically harvest the berries and place them somewhere where the player would have a collection system. Now here's the unpopular part. Foxes tend to rip open boxes and containers, so I think they could conceivably break chests open. Now that might be a huge nuisance, but it would be under certain conditions. First of all, they would only break single chests, not double chests, and only if they are 100% full, meaning if there's a stackable item in the slot, it has to have a full stack in it. It would be quite a bother early game, but eventually it might be used for some interesting farms, like for example bulk crafting systems that require you to break a chest full of items. And that is going to do it for this video. Look forward to more of my videos analyzing and predicting everything announced at Minecon, and please let me know what you think of the Taiga update, and let me know how my ideas stack up, and what suggestions you might have to add on. Thank you for watching, Whispercrafters. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and don't forget to hit that bell.